What is up, Bitcoiners? Good morning. Happy Monday. Check it out. So, Michael Saylor is once again in the news, but this time he's alongside Eric Trump. The two were photographed in Mar-a-Lago side by side. Saylor shared the photo with the caption, "Bitcoin is on the menu at Mar-a-Lago," in response to Trump's statement, "Two friends, one passion, Bitcoin." I think it is safe to say that these two Bitcoin advocates were advising the soon-to-be president on his new Bitcoin policy. Welcome to Channel 256. I'm your Bitcoin and Freedom Maxi host, Trevor, and each day during the week, I bring you Bitcoin current events. We touch on everything from the political winds of change to how profitable or unprofitable Bitcoin mining is. There's never a dull day in Bitcoin, and I hope to entertain and enlighten you in about the time it takes to get your cup of coffee in the morning. Let's get right into it. As always, we're going to start with the mining metrics of today. At the time of recording, our block height is 878,095. The total network hash rate is 799.1 exahash. I just looked at it. It was just 800, but now it's back down. Anyways, the daily petahash value is $56.01. We hit the all-time high of 108,280 on December 17th, 2024. And we're currently sitting at about 99,410. The last difficulty change was a 1.2% adjustment upwards, and in 881 blocks estimated to be on January 12th, we're currently looking at a 3% adjustment upwards. The current fee rate environment is 3 sats per VByte. Before we get into the news for today, Channel 256 is proudly brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World. Bitcoin Mining World is more than a mining equipment supplier. We are educators and advocates for the next generation of Bitcoin miners. Through training programs, boot camps, and a growing network of miners, we're decentralizing the network and fostering a thriving ecosystem. Every purchase supports our mission to empower miners and build a stronger, more resilient Bitcoin network. Let's mine the future together. All right. Michael Saylor, executive chairman of MicroStrategy and a prominent Bitcoin advocate, recently met with President-elect Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. This meeting, highlighted by a photo shared by Eric Trump, underscores the incoming administration's favorable stance toward Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. President-elect Donald Trump has expressed intentions to establish the U.S. as the crypto capital of the planet, proposing initiatives such as creating a national Bitcoin reserve and appointing crypto-friendly individuals to key regulatory positions. Notably, he has selected Paul Atkins, known for his supportive views on digital assets, to lead the Securities and Exchange Commission. These developments have significantly influenced Bitcoin's market performance. The cryptocurrency's value has more than doubled in 2024, surpassing 100,000, driven by the SEC's approval of spot exchange-traded funds and optimism surrounding the anticipated regulatory environment under Trump's administration. Saylor's engagement with Trump is seen as a positive indicator for Bitcoin's future, suggesting potential for increased mainstream adoption and integration into traditional financial systems. However, it's important to recognize that the cryptocurrency market is inherently volatile, and while current trends are promising, they are subject to rapid changes. All right, so real quick, January is all about the heat punks in the Mastermind Club. Join us this Friday, January 10th, for a deep dive into the heat reuse opportunities that Bitcoin mining opens up. Presented by Ryan Ramminger, CEO and founder of CryoByte Labs, you'll learn about the many different use cases that hash rate heating presents. You'll also learn how the cooling solution that you choose plays a significant role in your efficiency and productivity. As a final note, our audience will get a chance to win a CryoBlock hybrid cooling upgrade kit for an S19 series miner. Don't miss out on this incredible deep dive brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World, the Mastermind Club, and CryoByte Labs. Again, that is this Friday, January 10th at 10 a.m. Central. Go to the link at the bottom of your screen or in the show notes to sign up. Okay, so love him or hate him, Michael Saylor has cemented himself as one of Bitcoin's most vocal and influential advocates. Whether this bodes well for the part of the community like myself that is holding strong to the core ethos of Bitcoin, it's another thing altogether. Personally, I've never been really invested in Saylor's philosophies. It's my opinion that he's just a man and men are fallible. Not to mention that he's made it clear how he feels about privacy, self-custody, and the ossification of Bitcoin. Now, given my feelings for politics and the Chad Saylor, I'm sure you can guess that I am cautiously tapping my foot over here, waiting for the other shoe to drop. I know, I know you guys are all saying it, but Trevor, this is good for Bitcoin. Michael Saylor is advising the Trumps on Bitcoin. I'm like, yeah, this is true. But it's my opinion that Donald Trump is not good for the Bitcoin network, for privacy, or for the overall security of the people who use Bitcoin today. And Michael Saylor is not our savior. It's undeniable that with this direct engagement with Trump, Saylor will be playing a pivotal role in shaping the next administration's Bitcoin and crypto policies. And it's obvious that this will be better than the outright attack on crypto that we saw from the last administration and from Elizabeth Warren. But as I said, I remain cautiously optimistic. I will reserve my judgment until we can see actual policies that affect our network. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm a Freedom Maxi first and a Bitcoin Maxi second. To me, nothing else matters if we don't have the freedom to transact and the freedom to remain anonymous in those transactions. That was the one thing that Cash had over everything else, was that it was completely anonymous and it couldn't be tracked. For me, these things are not just ideals. These are standards. We need to stay vigilant and do our part to make sure that our voices are heard, and that this incoming administration, and Saylor included, do not infringe upon these rights that we have. Now, no matter my political or ideological views, there is no doubt that this year is going to be historic. Where the price goes, I have no idea. Where we land at the end of it, I couldn't say. But I can say for certain that we will be blown away by the bullishness of this next year. So I guess it's as good a time as ever to put on your seatbelt and prepare for a wild ride. Remember, guys, don't take anyone at their word. Always, and I mean always, do your own research. Staying informed and prepared for anything will be the key as this new administration takes office and begins implementing its policies. While 2025 might just mark the beginning of a new chapter in Bitcoin's history, it's a reminder of how far we've come and how much farther we still have yet to go. That is all for today's show. Thank you for tuning into Channel 256. Today's show was brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World and the Mastermind Club. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content. I'm your host, Trevor Bello, and I'll see you tomorrow for another update. Until then, remember to stay grounded, keep educating yourself, and constantly grow. A quick reminder that Channel 256 is for entertainment and information purposes only. All opinions expressed are my own and not those of Bitcoin Mining World or its affiliates. Please do your own research and speak to a professional before making any investment decisions.